Hi guys, welcome to Automation Techie. In this video, we will learn about Java classes and objects. But before that, let me introduce you to Java. Guys, Java is an object-oriented, high-level and platform-independent programming language. So, here, why we call Java a high-level and platform-independent programming language. So, for quick reference, we call Java a high-level language because high-level source code contains easy-to-read syntax that is later converted into assembly language. Means reading assembly language is not possible, is not easy at all. But reading Java language is easy. That's why Java has easy-to-read syntax. And we call Java a platform-independent language because it runs almost on all OS like Mac, Linux, iOS, Android, and of course Windows. So Java is a platform independent language because it runs on all platforms. So of any programming language which follows object orientation principle, classes and objects are the basic concepts which revolve around the real life entities. Guys, in the real life, everything is an object, and to represent object, we create classes, and classes are nothing but a user-defined blueprint which will represents objects. So like any object, see, objects have identity, behavior, and attribute. So any class which we create for any object will must have the properties of that object. So let me go down to introduce you to class. A class is a user-defined blueprint which represents attribute and behavior of its objects. Okay, and what is objects? Objects represents the real life entity which represent state and behavior. So guys, see, if I talk about a dog, so dog has name, its color, breeds, and behaviors like wagging the tail, barking, eating. So a dog is an object which has attribute, behavior, and identity. But to represent that dog, we must create a class called dog which will show a dog's behavior, state, and identity. Okay, so for example, so don't worry about how we create this and how why we use this syntax new and like what is this. I will explain it in some time. So for now, just know that, see, dog is a class name here, and we give any user defined name here. See, I can give here dog also. See, this dog and this dog is difference. In this dog, D is capital. In this dog, D is small. So for this dog class, this dog is object. We call it reference variable or instance of class. And then we give this operator sign equals, and we write new keyword. So new keyword is basically used to create object. So the time we type new, which means we have created the object of the class which we mention here. So this dog class is same. This is the reference variable. This is the reference variable, and this keyword we use to create objects. So let's move to IDE, Eclipse IDE, and see how we create classes. So if you have gone through my previous video, in that video we have downloaded the Eclipse and set up the environment, Java environment and Java variables. So you can go to that video if you don't know how to set up Java environment variables, how to install Java, and how to download Eclipse. Okay, so once you launch the Eclipse, close this window, welcome window. See, this is Package Explorer. Any project you will create, you will see here. Okay, this is this area. See, let me first create a project. So I will click on File, I'll go to New and then Java project, and I will give name as, so class name always starts with capital, so I will give name program, so I will give sample program. Okay, and I will say finish. And once we created sample program project, these libraries and src folder will be created automatically. So after creating project, right click on project and click on new and then class, because everything we write under class is a user defined blueprint. So I will say demo. See, class name always starts with the caps. I will say demo and I will select public static void main and click on finish. This area we write codes on this area. See, .java is a demo.java is a class. This console is our output window. Okay, so let me first suppose I will rename my class as dog. Okay, because we have taken example of dog, so I will rename it. Yeah, so once I rename here, see, it will rename here also. Okay, so see, if I create dog as a class, then dog has its name, string name equal to, I will say Shiro and then call. Don't worry about string and initializing the things and giving its name. We will cover this syntax in our upcoming videos. And then if this is the identity, then what is the behavior of dog? I will say string behavior. I'm giving value right here, and then state or attribute, I can say what is the attribute of an dog. Like attribute is as color, I say black. Okay, so I have given a dog's name, behavior and color. Now I want to see this output and on console. So how I will like, if I want to show this attribute and state and behavior to someone, then how I will do that, how we can achieve that? By using class objects. So how we create objects? So first a class name dog and give anything here as obj as object, assign equal operator and give new. As soon as we type new and then class name, this new, as we know, this new is used to represent see here, this new keyword is used to create object, and this obj is a reference variable or instance of class. Why we call this instance variable or reference of class, we will cover. And now if I want to fetch this, suppose I want to print on console of name of my dog. So how I will do that? I will do object dot, I will say name. See how I fetch the name using objects. If I want to fetch the name without object, that is not possible. That's why dog class is a blueprint which has all the attributes of an object, and we can call these objects using class object. Okay, if I want to print behavior of dog, then I will say object dot behavior. See, if I run this program, to run this program, right click on class name, run as Java application. See, 0, the name of the object is 0 and the behavior of the object is bar. To do it more, my dog name is I'm making it more readable. Okay, so to make it more readable, I will just print some value before the attribute or behavior, and my dog behavior is okay. I will say save all. Again right click, run as Java application, and see, my dog name is 0, my dog behavior is okay. So that is all. See, in simplified and crisp manner, a dog here is a class which is user defined. I can name my class anything, and this is basically a blueprint which has objects, entity, behavior, state, everything, and we call this all the attributes using class objects. Okay, so thank you for watching this video. Please subscribe my channel.